Hello, welcome to HLS Crypto. I'm Dan. Let's get into this video. Let's get that out of the way. So, why you need to buy 10k HBAR, 10 Quant, and 10,000 GALA. Now, I want to do this video to show you the potential of what you can do on a budget in cryptocurrency. So, my personal opinion, and this is what I think you need to do if you want to really take that next step and get to the next level, would be to get 100k HBAR, 100 Quant, and 100k GALA. However, we'll discuss this at the end of the video because the first part is getting your feet wet. You know, the getting your feet wet phase. If you're brand new to cryptocurrency, you may be looking for different ways of doing things. And obviously, again, this isn't going to be a financial advice video. What it's going to be is what I'll be looking to achieve with certain numbers. So the last part of this video will be more of a plan for the next tier. You know, to get bigger than the beginner phase, because a lot of people are in the beginner phase. A lot of people are at the expert level who have gone through maybe 3 bull runs, and you know they're now in a position where 500,000, a million isn't that much to them to put in. So we'll look at the numbers right now. 10 Quant costs around $1,019. 10,000 HBAR costs around $523, and 10k GALA about $237. The total for that is $1,781. But for argument's sake, because these prices will fluctuate by the time I've made the video to the time you see coin market cap, that kind of thing. So, say 1.8k. If we decide on our price targets, and my belief is minimum, and I think this is the minimum these coins are going to get to. However, you may have different price targets in mind. There may be people who think it's going to go a lot higher, and to a certain extent, some of them I think might, but we're always trying to play it a bit more safe, particularly if you're dealing with it with a lower initial investment. So Quant will hit 1k, HBAR will hit $1, and GALA will hit $1. GALA, of the three, would be slightly more of a riskier play, obviously, but HBAR could go 2, could go 4. I'm not holding out for $4. I'm really not. I think 2 is more than achievable. 1, absolutely, in my opinion. Again, with Quant, some people are saying 5k Quant. That's a possibility if we get a big blow off top, a big bull run. 2k is also very, very achievable, but for argument's purpose, to try and keep it nice and simple, Quant 1k minimum, GALA to $1, which again, that could be speculative, but again, it could go to 2. The total return from that would be 30k. So that's pretty good, but I'll always look to layer in and layer out, which we'll look at in a moment. But imagine this is a starter bag. Now, that's a great start. You've managed to get that in. You've built this particular position of your 10 Quant, 10k HBAR, 10k GALA. But if you can keep DCAing into those 3 coins, and obviously you might want 5 coins, I'd always recommend 5 to 8 to maybe 10 just to stay spread. But if you're going in with this amount, then this is how you can do these things. So DCA for the next 6 to 9 months, it can increase the bag much bigger if you're just in these 3 coins. So you can maybe look at that return then and go, well, could it be 35k? Can we get to 40? Can we get to 50k? Because we've DCA'd and done the right things along the way before the bull run hits. So layering out, for instance, on Quant, now you can do this, and how I tend to do it, 20% at 713 and so on. Then maybe another 20% at 836, another 20% at 9. However you want to do that is up to yourself. But there is a video that we'll discuss in a little while as well. But for HBAR, 20% at maybe 59 cents and so on. GALA, 20 cents at maybe 53 cents and so on. So you're layering out, getting to your targets, and then you're hoping to maybe hold. Maybe you can do it in 2 10% increments, or you can do it in 20%. Just trying to hold that bag if you want to go above the target that you believe is the minimum. So at the basic numbers, we'd achieve. Now this is if we go for the bigger bag. if you had 100 quant right now as a cost of $10,000, $10,190, 100k HBAR at the minute is $5,200, 100k GALA is $2,300. So as you can see, some of that is very unachievable if you are coming in on that lower level budget. But if you can increase your active income, and we've discussed this before, by maybe e-commerce, by maybe getting, food delivery jobs, little things on the side, overtime at work, all them kind of things, can you get to these bags? The total outlaid, if you did it today in one foul swoop, which obviously, again, if we're DCAing in, it wouldn't be one foul swoop, but it would be 17.8k dollars, right? So selling at our price target that we discussed earlier, which was a K quant, $1 HBAR, $1 GALA, then that's 100k return on quant, 100k return on HBAR, and 100k return on GALA, totaling 300k back. Now, again, it's about layering out, but again, we'll touch on that. So as you can see, if you get that amount invested, then returns really start to stack. It becomes that more life-changing way. If you go back and watch the HBAR video that we did, I think it was maybe 4 or 5 days ago, but if you go back and look at that, you'll see how I would layer out HBAR. And I'm going to do this as well. I'm going to make 2 follow-up videos so you can get into more detail about how you would layer out on quant and GALA. And I'll do it from the budget portfolio, the lower portfolio, and I'll do it from if we can hit the higher portfolio of 100k GALA, 100k HBAR, 100 quant. You do have time here, so again, there's no need to FOMO into things at the minute, but you do have time. But 2025 will be here soon. So if you don't want to be the guy like most of us were in 2025, when buying the FOMO and buying the tops, back in 2021 when we're buying the FOMO and buying the tops, you don't want to be doing that. And a lot of people did make that mistake. I think I was one of them. I think a lot of other people were one of them as well. But also in 2021, 2020, we started to get good positions at lower cost, and then still try to hold on because everyone's going, it's going to be 100k Bitcoin. And obviously, during that FOMO phase, 100k Bitcoin, everyone thought even then that quant was going to go to a K because it was running hard. Solana was running hard. You know how it went. Everything started popping off, but we didn't take the profits, and that's the thing you need to make sure you do. So this is like a journal for my future self to look back on, but it's also like I'm trying to talk to people who may not have experienced the 2021 bull run and are now new to the space and are thinking, well, if they get caught up in FOMO, will they make the same mistake? Because for someone to win, someone has to lose in cryptocurrency. That's how it works. If you come in at the low levels now in 2023 and you get all your bags stacked, in 2025, you have to have people to come in and FOMO in order to sell your bags to them. So it is player versus player. It is how it works. But that's how it is. And I think it's more important to try and get what you can now into the markets, because that means that you're getting the prices that are very, very low, and then you're selling when everyone else is buying, and you're coming away with potentially life-changing money on the larger portfolio. On the smaller portfolio, you're still being able to do things that you wouldn't normally be able to do. So it is important, but make sure that once you've seen this video, you look at these coins, go into some detail, go onto their websites, things like that. I always recommend do your own research. Don't ever just start throwing things, money blindly at it. But they're two ways, 2 strategies of maybe helping you increase your portfolios or begin one. And there's a video on that also on the channel as well. Thank you very much as well for all the subscribers that we've gained, the comments, the likes. It is really appreciated. And, you guys are helping me as well. And some of the comments I've had have been really informative. So I do appreciate everything you're doing. And I'll see you tomorrow. So take it easy.